I'm getting to the money, so you know that I be focused. Nigga, I be focused. I gotta stay focused. They said I couldn't win, but that's why I stay focused. Nigga, I be focused. I gotta stay focused. I got my hustle up, all because I stay focused. Nigga, I be focused. I gotta stay focused. So you think that you stopping me, you must not be focused. You really need to focus. I hope you get focused. Focus on what you really need to do. That's mind your damn business and get to this paper, fool. I stick to it like it's glue. I stick to it like it's Velcro. I own Baka, nigga. I hit them with knees and elbows. Trying to take my position. Just sit down and listen to the words that I be spitting. This game that I be giving. These fuckboys ain't gon' listen. That's why y'all act like bitches. So I gotta keep my distance to avoid a lifetime sentence. I'm coming from the land, bruh. A city where they love to hate. Especially if you making moves. Getting money moving. Wait, the jealousy is real. And the envy's even realer. If you knock a nigga hustle, it'll turn him to a killer. Niggas like me turn
JMatt show, we turning up for the Christmas edition.
Uh-oh.
Ask
my nigga 17, we smoking on this OG. Sipping on this Cleveland and we stay riding clean. Because
Shout out Loud Smoke. Shout out Loud Smoke 216 at that man.
Hey. Welcome everybody back to the JMatt show. This is show 52. Definitely want to appreciate everybody tuning in. Actually, B, I need to give more appreciation to the listeners, man. Everybody that's listening, I don't know who you are, but I definitely appreciate you and thank you for tuning in faithfully each and every week that I decide to jump on this motherfucker because I've been slipping lately.
Oh, God, no.
It's been about 2 weeks. Been MIA. It feel good to be back.
Refresh.
Talk some shit, swallow some spit.
How we do?
You know. So, let's get into it, man. Let's not waste any time. Get right into it. All right. As we've grown accustomed to on the JMatt show as of late, we have this thing that we like to do. I don't know if you guys like to do it. I like to do it. It's called the National Day. We'll see what the nation is celebrating today.
Anything for profit.
See what type of fuckery is happening. Actually, before we even do that, yeah, I'm glad you pointed at the screen. This is a historical podcast today. I don't know about you, but it's one of those things where when you are a part of like history, you always remember what you was doing when history is made that day. So as we are recording right now, we're actually watching the proceedings of the impeachment of President Donald Trump, and they just passed 2 articles of impeachment. So I guess there's another step to this process before any action can be taken on whether or not he removed from office. But this is happening right now. Today, as we're recording, President Trump has been impeached.
And in my lifetime, our lifetime, this is the first ever impeachment, ever. And to see this actually play out, you got to think, who's up next?
Wait, Clinton wasn't impeached?
No.
So they just was talking shit, like they was thinking about it.
I don't believe Clinton was impeached at all.
Okay, we might have to fact check that, but I think that was the last time I heard anybody actually talking about impeaching the president. Whether it happened or not, that was the last time I recall that actually happening. But right now in front of us, yeah, it's going down.
You know what? Badass Billy Blue did get impeached.
He did? That's what I thought. I thought something happened to.
After that scandal, I forget about the Monica Lewinsky game.
But do you remember what happened? Like what happened with his impeachment? He wasn't removed from office though, right?
Not immediately.
I don't remember really what happened, but
he was ultimately removed from office. He lost the next presidential election anyway, but he was ultimately removed from election from the Senate, from office from the Senate.
Oh, okay. So that's what has to happen next. So I think the Senate has to vote or something has to happen before he can be removed from office. But you know what? I was watching like the little debates or opening statements that happened before the proceedings began, or I should say before they like took their vote or whatever happened. I missed that part of it. But the minority leader from the Republicans, bruh, he was amped. He was like really upset. And he was like, sooner or later, y'all Democrats is going to feel what it's like to be the minority and it ain't gonna be fun.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, damn, you kind of like threatening some get back already? Like, this is supposed to be a democracy, man. You ain't supposed to be talking about
the president
get back.
that started all that. That free speech now is getting real for them. Ain't no more sugarcoating what's going on. People's going live now, and like this is only the third impeachment
In history.
in U.S. history. One was Andrew Johnson, second one was Bill Clinton, and this sucker here. But the fourth one was supposed to be. He's supposed to be the fourth because they should have impeached Nixon. But they they didn't have time for that Watergate scam.
That was the
right.
infamous "I am not a crook."
Right. So they never got around to impeaching him, but he was on the board to be. But I think that when it got shot and stuff like that, they didn't cancel all that shit out.
Wow.
He only the third in U.S. history, and they got him for abuse of power, obstruction of Congress.
I guess I kind of feel honored to be like watching this as I'm recording the podcast, and we are a part of this history right now. I don't know what's going to come of it, but this some wild shit. A lot of stuff. When you look back on the presidency of Donald Trump, it's his legacy is yet to be decided as far as how he'll be remembered. But for me, most of his presidency has been about the election and Russia. Yeah. That's all I really know.
The old election that you won already.
Dude.
And then you're talking about this Russia stuff that's been spoke about already. And you keep bringing things to the forefront that was a relevancy then, but it's an aggravant now. They keep relevancy, and I don't like it.
It's kind of wild, man. They still talk about an election. He's been in office for 4 years. It make you feel like it's only been like a year and a half.
Right. That's for the goodness.
So we ain't gonna spend too much more time talking about this Mr. Donald Trump, but history is being made right now. So let's get back to the National Day. So the National Day that we can move on from is Answer the Telephone Like Buddy the Elf Day. Buddy the Elf is from the movie.
Never heard of him.
Yes, you have. My dude. I'm having a brain fart.
You talking about
from the brothers?
Will
Ferrell. Thank
you. Yeah.
Funniest white man alive, in my opinion.
Just yours.
So, I guess he played Buddy, but I don't remember how it must be an infamous scene. I don't know. Who cares? But I'm not answering the phone like Buddy the Elf because I don't know what he talked like. The next day, or actually also today, is National Twin Day. You know any twins?
My brothers. My nieces, my nephews more so.
So you got a lot of twins in your family.
I would say it's my older brother Robert and my oldest nephew Robert, which is crazy. But these are my two identical twins. I'll give it more so to my nephew Robert, which is not my older brother's son, but my sister's son. He looks identical to me. He used to work with us.
So he can't be your twin. You're just saying he looked like you.
He looks just like me.
No, I'm talking about like real twins. Do you have any real twins?
Oh, you mean like
family?
National Twin Day for us? Oh yeah, my nieces are. Oh yeah, I thought you meant like who's your twin per se.
No,
like,
it's people like
twin.
No, real twins, fraternal twins, paternal twins.
My nieces, which are now in college. I love them so much. One has a full ride to Ohio State academically with a
4 point anything is outstanding.
Right. Full academic scholarship in some type of society there they actually honor into in Ohio State. Full ride, love that. That's Taya. And Tatiana has a full ride at Cleveland State University because she chose to stay at home because she's a homebody type of person. But they both have full rides. They are my eldest nieces or nephews, and they doing awesome. And shout out
Congrats
to
was it Taya?
And Tammy, too.
And Tammy?
No, my nieces are Taya and Tatiana.
Taya and Tatiana, man. Shout out to Taya and Tatiana, man.
Yes. Shout out to their parents. They have a great support system.
Run that back one more time.
Shout out to their parents. They have a great support system. So shout out to Taya, Tatiana, Robert, Tammy. Y'all did a great job.
And all the twins that celebrate National Twin Day and didn't know it. So shout out to y'all.
Amber, too. I forgot about the mother, and Amber as well.
So you just shouting out everybody, not just the twins.
Right, their support system, like, because it was a broken family for them, but they all made it work as one unit to get them where they at right now. So, like, I think the parents more so than the kids. The kids took, like, the guideline that they lied down for them, and all they sacrifices to get them to that point. So it's like for them to come together as a unit, and make that work for them, I mean, that's hats off to them first.
It's always a beautiful thing.
You know,
I can't wait to see. I don't know if my kids gonna go to college. I told them I'm not paying for it though if they
that's
do.
what my parents told me.
So you're gonna have to make something shake out here.
It ain't gonna be that bad if you don't go. Trust me.
No, absolutely not. I always was like, I'm gonna give my kids 2 examples. I did not go to college and finish. Your mom did. We're both doing great. Moral of the story is, you can choose your own destiny. You can make shit work if you decide to make it work. No matter if you go to school for 4 years, 5 or 6, or if you just go straight out of high school and be like, I'm about to hustle and make it happen and be an entrepreneur.
Forrest Gump said it. Life is a box of chocolates.
You never know what you're gonna get.
You JMatt. As long as you got some chocolates.
As long as you got, as long as you know how to make chocolates, man. You know what I'm saying? You'll be good to go.
And that's why I just want to get back on the parent type of thing right here, man, because a lot of parents get lost out here and trying to still be relevant into these streets or how to be cool on their conglomerates or what have you, and don't really focus on at home about their children and make sacrifices. How our parents did for us, and like it's good to see that's going on. Cause so it's always the parent first. So it's not the child that's acting up or getting in trouble. The parent.
You're the first example.
Right. The parent failed that child for that issue.
Yeah, the parents always set the tone.
Yeah, so shout out to all the parents and all the real good parents.
Yeah, and for all the young ladies out there who are aspiring whores,
right.
Shout out to your parents too.
Shout out.
Hopefully you don't get too many nasty venereal diseases before you really are able to utilize what your mama gave you.
HPV.
Yeah.
Get hip. Get them tested.
So we jumped into all that, but I didn't ask you, man. How was your weekend, man? Did you do anything this weekend?
Man, it was crazy. We had a very good weekend. We had the What If after party at our restaurant. And
What If? Explain that. What that is.
What If is the Ray Jr. Documentary of Damon Stringer's basketball career.
So you have to actually say who Ray Jr. This is some local shit.
Yeah.
Who is Ray Jr. and who is Damon Stringer?
So Ray Jr. Most people may know him as EC Ray Jr. on Instagram, or just Ray Jr. the rapper, the book writer. So much goes on with what he's doing. Damon Stringer was actually one of the most prominent basketball players in Cleveland Heights that reached a certain peak level that destroyed his career as well. But to give you that whole story of if he would have stayed on course or had the best people around him direct him the right way, what he could have been. And that's a good example to teach people, especially the youth, if you stick to something, eliminate the negativity, stay focused on your path, and it don't have to be what if, it's what is, so.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, man. Dame Stringer, man, when I was growing up watching Cleveland Heights basketball team ball out, it was like I was watching NBA players do their thing. The amount of dunking that was happening between Theo,
Torrey,
and Harold, and it was, and you had Holmes out there with String and Jamal, and it was
great.
It was crazy, man.
It was phenomenal. It was unsighted scenes as if you seen like LeBron playing back.
Man, that high school gymnasium used to body rock, man. They used to really put on the show.
Put on that dang on that anthem, that dun dun dun.
Yeah, that was back when the bands used to rock hard.
Man, but so Dame was up there this weekend. Ray was in there. Jeremy, we were talking about Jeremy Holmes. They all came up after the after party. All the players. A shout out to Goodfellas Barbecue too. They came up and had a good time with us, and it was real dope. So my weekend was awesome. It's all heights, all love, all black empowerment. We had a bunch of black entrepreneurs in our house.
And speaking of black entrepreneurs and like the heights, because this is really a story of the heights. And I really love to see how not all, but the majority of the local business owners and entrepreneurs that come from that Cleveland Heights alumni,
right. And shout out to
embrace each other and they show love. I when I seen all the pictures on the gram, everybody up at the rib cage, for the reunion,
right?
I was like, man, that's what I'm talking about, man.
Right. And you know what? That's what I forgot too. two important ones
Bring
too.
it back.
Shout out to Steady Flow. Shout out to Jot Evans, man. He came up there for Damon Stringer's party too and showed out. He came up to the 90s, made a 90s party after party for us and showed out after the Heights game. Shout out to Sunday Win. She was in there and she has the brand. The right now I think it's Fuck Him, Fuck Her, but it started with the Different is Key. So like we had a bunch of black entrepreneurs in there. We all having a good time. We kicking it. Everybody showing love. It's like the weekend couldn't have been no better. Besides, I mean, hell, the
Now,
weather.
also while we on the while we on that mind frame of entrepreneurs and black business owners getting together, Wayne, who's not here today, he had an event. I wish he would be here to talk about it. I do believe it was the Vision 2020. Real nice event. He said it went really good. I wasn't able to make it. I was at a event. Where was I?
You were down
somewhere.
You was down in Columbus.
Yeah, I was in
partying with your
Columbus.
people,
Shit.
man.
Yeah, I'm about to get
Happy
into that
birthday,
in a
A.
minute. But shout out to Wayne on a successful event, Fig Investment Group. Shout out to y'all. Wayne, actually, we got to send some love and condolences because he's not here because his grandmother passed, and I believe he was attending services or wake. Something had to do with the family. So prayers and condolences goes out to you and your family. We'll see you when you get back, buddy.
Yeah, man.
But yeah, a lot of good stuff going on in the city. So that was your weekend. Like I said, I missed it because I was celebrating my homeboy Avion's 40th birthday down in Columbus. We drove 2 hours down there to check him out, man. We had a real good time. Now, I told you, man, every time I'm around Reginald, my brother, he is typically the life of the party. He's usually the one
dancer,
that
he the
fam. It didn't.
He don't stop singing, dancing with.
You know, it didn't stop. It didn't stop this time. But we all had a ball. What can I say, man? Avion, congrats, man. House is beautiful. Got a nice little. His wife did a good job with the party. She laid everything out. It was a good time. DJ Low Key was down there doing his thing. You know, whenever it's a good party, he's somewhere in the vicinity, if not hosting the whole damn thing. So it was a good time. Also, you know what? Let me make sure I'm getting all this shit out the way before we get to the good shit. I went down to Mexico. That's right.
Yeah,
I was
Cabo.
in Mexico. We was in fucking Cabo. And I didn't get to tell everybody how great of a trip that was, but that shit was fucking amazing. I definitely will be going back. Cabo was the shit. And this resort, so really what it was about the Cabo trip was, it was amazing that this resort was like only 2 years old. And some of the people that was on the staff there was like, yeah, Baker Mayfield was here with his wife last year. And I'm like, oh shit, for real? That's some good shit. Must be nice. You know what I'm saying? Anytime you somewhere where celebrities hang out, some good shit.
Right.
So we go out there and it's to the left. It's like this high rise with like 7 or 8 units. It's talking about like 5 million each. I'm like, okay, this is some crazy shit.
Well, we in some
But
shit
you know
now.
what, though, B? It got me to thinking. And this is my perverted mind, man.
Nah, perv. Shout out to the perv Levert.
Shout out to y'all, man. All the scumbags and assholes, like Kanye
You
said.
jail perverts.
This place was so sexy, man. It just made me feel like if I had any chance at a threesome, it would happen while I was in Cabo at this particular resort.
Man.
That's how sexy the resort felt.
Man, well, I went to the DR, so I don't want to you.
Well, I think threesomes come with your trip package to DR, if I'm not mistaken. I
Yeah,
think,
it can.
once you buy your ticket, like
I'm
Travelocity is
I'm
like
sure it can.
all inclusive.
I'm
right?
sure it can.
Isn't it? I mean,
I'm sure it can.
you don't have to hold back. I think
No, but see, where I went, we were not at a resort. I just bought we rented a condo on the beach. It's like that, me and my homie 40, and we just hit the city, like the real like back ends of it. Like when I travel so much, I don't like resorts no more. I feel like they're cheating me from my experience of going to this country.
or you like to mingle with the locals.
I'm all local, big fella. I'm from Cleveland. But they say, bitch, I'm from Cleveland. We all local. I'm getting right down where they at, where the real food is at. I don't want none of that little pretty shit. None of that. I want to eat some shit that's gonna be sloppy, taste good as shit. The liquor keep pouring everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Dancing, kicking it. Like see the real nightlife, this real countryside. I don't want to see just water. I can just look on the TV and see just fucking water. You know, so I want to hit the real bricks with these motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, So you like to travel like Anthony Bourdain?
Yeah,
See-
I'm gonna get out there and
see,
get with it.
I'm a beach bum. I like to lay and soak up all that.
But see, I'm
tropical
doing 7
sunlight.
days. And one of them days, I'm gonna hit that beach and have a
I mean,
good
now,
lax.
don't get me wrong. We definitely gonna go to the town.
Right, we
That's
go.
definitely a part of it.
We got to get further into.
But
it
I like to
then.
get pampered when I'm spending all that money.
I'm
I'm spending all this bread. I like to get pampered
I'm gonna
quite
get
a
ahead
bit.
too. I
bruh.
don't travel nowhere less than a week, so I'm gonna take a couple of days for that. But we gonna have to hit these bricks.
So I was sitting there contemplating how sexy this was and how my wife likes to tease my mind with threesome talk.
Mm-hmm.
Now I can say this because it's just us down here and she don't listen to this shit. This is between us. We keep it secret.
Mm-hmm.
And I had quite a few visions of grandeur.
So she got you a coochie coupon somewhere,
Man, listen, man. If any place it was supposed to have, it was supposed to be there.
and that's why you got to get back.
But the thing is like she I think I should be the one to pick.
No,
But when I hear
No.
like the etiquette of
Don't
this
do it.
activity, you're supposed to let the woman
you better,
do that.
you better.
So,
If she don't like her, you will never have her.
but I would never actually pick somebody that she wouldn't like. I mean, that's just
It
disrespectful.
doesn't matter. You picked her.
See,
That's the
and
problem.
that's exactly why I am never going to have one of those.
She is supposed to be the only woman you ever picked after you picked her. Now you pick another chick for y'all. That means like you really
Oh,
like
so you
this
like
woman.
this bitch?
But
huh?
all she gonna watch you see and how you fuck her. Let you start fucking her like you fuck her. Oh, break, cut it out, tag out, tag out. They don't talk about, hey, look, you out the box now. It's like a tag team match. I'm tagging you out and I ain't tagging you back in.
So we're all out the game.
Yeah, fuck.
It's never to
Trust
happen
me,
again.
I'm coming from a man that had multiple threesomes. I made that mistake. I'm talking about multiple threesomes.
It's like, hey, babe,
And I'm
look who
still
I
with
met
I'm still
last
with the
night.
woman now that I had him with, but I had to learn how to have him with her. You know what I'm saying? Because like I can't be too involved with the bitch. I'll act this fucking rested. I don't give a fuck who she is.
So you basically got your poker face on
on
lock.
line, and I treat the other bitch like a bitch. I let her be the nigga for
Who?
the night.
Who's
I let,
the nigga?
I let my woman be the nigga to her.
Does she put a strap on? Should she have a
No,
strap
no,
on?
no. Talking about far as that, controlling the attitude, the wrong sway of this bitch.
Oh, okay.
See, I'm gonna sit back and play the role.
But you only one
$100
stabbing, though.
right? Yeah, I'm gonna touch her. We
Okay.
gonna interact. You know what I'm saying? But I need to let her know that she's in control of this threesome, and not me. And that makes it better for her. It makes it awesome for me because if she's enjoying it, I'm more so doing. I'm like magnified by 1,000 of her enjoyment right now.
See, yeah, you know what?
Let me keep grabbing this whole what the fuck there bitch, fuck this bitch, and she's seeing that aggression I'm having for this bitch without this. No,
So basically, what it comes down to is like your woman you can't allow your woman to see you having fun
no, you
with someone
can,
else.
But she has to dictate this threesome. This is your woman, not
She
some
has
other
to
bitch.
orchestrate the fun that you have.
Wait, no, this is your woman. She has to be in control of that situation with y'all two.
But I'm just saying. But you just said she can't see you
No,
having.
No, I'm saying you can't be the aggressor and start that threesome. See what I'm saying?
Okay. You talking about just getting it started.
Like she got to be in control of that night, feel the vibe of the bitch. She gonna be reading you like a motherfucker. So you got to play a calm, cool, collective. Yeah, she cute like that, but always play on your woman. Keep grabbing her ass. Keep kissing on her and shit. You know what I'm saying? Make her feel like, okay, my man still wants me, but okay, I'm gonna fuck with her. And let her go to the bank, okay, so we can fuck with your girl. Have them go smoke or something like that.
Oh, so
Let
you
them
gotta-
have some time together.
So you have to like.
Let them bond. Let them get together. Let her feel control of this woman. Now
So
you
they got
are
a
my
vibe.
woman, so I got control of you, but you get control of her. So you have some dominance here. So I don't seem like I'm just pimping you hoes. You know what I'm saying? So if she feels good about control over her,
But what? Okay, well here's a monkey wrench in the situation. what if the prey? What if the third wheel that you guys are thinking about bringing home with you is the aggressor? What if she's the one that's dictating
Beautiful.
the speed of things?
Beautiful.
That's beautiful.
Yeah, because first she's gonna aggress the woman.
She gonna aggress
because if she's an aggressor, she's experiencing this. So she already knows what to do. Get the girl first.
Oh,
Get
so
her
she's
first.
already gonna be rubbing on my wife's booty.
If she's about that life already. If it's her first or second time, she gonna want to be pampered and touched and kisses and whistles. But you don't get those bitches in your relationship. You get the ones that already pro to go. You know what I'm talking
You
about?
rhyme a lot when you talk. I don't know if you know that.
This is how it sounds.
Hisses and
Like a
whistles.
Dr.
If they're pro to
Seuss
go,
ass
nigga.
talker.
Right. Fucking Sam I am, nigga.
3 days and a half. Fuck it. But oh God, no. But that's through my experience through threesomes is that if the woman that if you call her if it's your woman, she has to be in control. Now I had threesomes with just random two couple of bitches. We just go hard. But with your woman, you gotta let her be in charge of that other woman to make that shit more pleasurable for you. And once she feel good, but she don't mind how you fuck. But long as that hip bone don't look like the hip bone you threw in me, goddammit. You know what I'm talking about?
So
Listen.
you can't do her. No.
Don't go
Well,
extra.
that's, I
Don't
mean,
go
that's
all
kind of like
extra.
one of the,
Right. You don't
that's
hit
like,
the same hoes. What Jay-Z say? You can't treat the one that you're loving with the same respect that you treat the one that you're fucking.
yeah, that's like one-on-one. That's
Yeah.
like the basic rules of nigga fucking around out
Yeah.
here.
But you got to show out for your woman in front of this bitch. So
Now-
you hitting your woman in front of her, she got to feel like she getting the real good dick and she just getting some dick.
Now, do you court the third wheel? Like, do you plan a date to go out
Nah.
and get the feeling of how everybody interacts with each other?
Nah,
What is
never.
that process like?
That
dude?
never happened.
No, you don't go to the bar and like hang out and vibe,
No,
or
what
you just
happened-
straight up hit the line, come through, we ready, make sure it's wet.
Now, what happened was majority of the times, I'm being too honest, but wait a minute.
It's the JMatt show.
Right. How this happens for
It's
me,
a safe
how
place.
it happened for me, either I was already with a chick and my chick came around, and but see, I came to a point in my life I was only messing with chicks that like chicks.
So you was really down in the gutters messing with the.
Not no gutters.
Freak.
But see, I'm a bar owner. They are
You're a
around
what?
here easy. I'm a bar owner.
A what?
A bar owner. So
Oh,
therefore,
it's
that
like
shit just come easy. It's just in there. They'll talk, they get drunk, and they get to flirting with you, talking some shit, and I can be honest with them. Because you looking at me this certain way.
so. Now here's the now
You
you
like
bring up
girls or
so many
not?
different angles to this, man. Because
I'm trying to tell you.
why is it? It seems like the bar is where you meet
That's the
the
only place
frequent
you go
flyer mile.
and you ain't
coochie
gonna pay
owners.
for it besides just the drinks. Now,
It's
you wanna-
like, but it's like, is that safe?
hey, with a condom on.
Like,
it,
is
man.
it safe, man? Because I'm scared of them chicks, man.
Right, not me.
I'm scared
per
of them
se.
chicks.
Not me per se.
If you hang out at the bar and you get sloshy drunk by yourself,
It ain't sloshy.
I'm
drunk,
nervous
though.
of you.
It ain't sloshy drunk. See, now I ain't hitting up bars. This is the shit presented me at my place.
I know that. That's
You
what I'm
know,
saying.
so it just
So
like-
but when these chicks come there and they sit there and they just be entertaining
Yeah, see,
niggas
I'm a
and they just be
hornball.
drinking and they be by themselves, I'm like, you make me nervous. Something's up.
Yeah.
I think too
hope
much
my dick.
in your mouth.
I'm talking about. Hope that's what the fuck is up.
Soon.
You know what I mean? Yeah. I'm like Larry, man. Listen.
But
I'm
you can
running
do
out
that
of
though,
dinner.
man.
Yeah, 'cause
I like
I'm
to
not
live.
married any longer,
I don't
so-
live vicariously through. I said vicariously. Nothing's bi about me. I take that back. I meant to say vi.
Yeah.
I live vicariously, and I hope that's the correct word. Through
You
other
can
dudes
still
that I
use-
know.
You can, I think you still use that word without thinking gay.
No. I just wanted to make sure I said vi. You know, V and B kind of sounds the same.
All right, but see, bi-curious, it doesn't mean like you thinking bisexual. Because you got two thoughts and you're curious about a certain thing.
I'm gonna need you to get that funky stigma up off me. I don't even need.
You don't even want to use that in no time.
Yeah,
huh?
we gonna
No, but bi just
run
means
that
two.
back. Yeah, I know that. Like binary.
Yeah.
I dig it, but
Yeah, but you're curious.
I'm unisexual, unisex, nigga. I think that means something too in the bathrooms. That mean both people could go.
Right.
You know what?
You need to
We just
stop.
we just gonna move on. But I was wondering though,
Threesomes is
like if you take them out for a date to get to know them, because
Nah, that's
I
like
thought that was like protocol, so that you make sure that the vibe is still what the vibe was when y'all first
y'all go-
met. Sometimes the
If
temperature
it's gonna
change.
happen, it's gonna happen right then and there.
Oh man, you
All the other
nasty.
stuff is trying to get no. That's a relationship. Fuck
So
all
you
that.
talking about a one night stand threesome?
Hey, if you come back, let that be the real. You know what I'm saying?
That
'Cause one,
sounds very
so
dangerous.
With me, it's always been to somebody I knew. or I've been fucking with before, or
Okay.
something like that.
See, you bring it
know
up
what I'm
so
saying?
many different angles. B.
No, I was telling you about myself. I can't tell
I
you
know,
about no
but
one else.
so did you know both of them or just
Yeah.
one of them?
Yeah.
So is it better if you know both or just one?
I can't speak on the other side, but for me, if I found it better that way, because at least I know each one of these individuals. I got to guess what's going on with any one of them. I can got control of talk or speech with any one of these two if they don't match up. But they know who I am, so it's like you got to be a go. Like I was a go for him because like he told me he only like girls who like girls. And you a girl, so you better like girls. I'm gonna call
Did
him
you-
a liar.
Who is he?
You know what I mean? Me, I am he.
All right, I'm confused.
So
now.
I'm saying like every girl I dated for a minute, for a while now, after the you know what I'm saying, my first one with wife and shit like that, I was like, boom, I don't like to mess with girls who want like the girl because that threesome thing, she always started around the idea, never wanted to do it, kept fucking with my head, got me going to Jamaica fucking umpteen times, and got a goddamn thing going on yet. So when I said when I was done with that, when we got done with that, I don't need one woman anymore. Tried that shit. Let's try two. And after a minute, it gets overrated. Trying to live with two chicks at one time.
Oh yeah, you doing the most.
Yeah, you
doing
can't
the
do all
most.
that. So I
Yeah.
cut all that trying to date out, and it's like boom, just have a chick that's on a like mind, another chick on a like mind, and y'all just make that shit happen. And I'm a cool cat, and y'all can chill up in the house and do whatever the hell, and yeah, I don't give a fuck.
I see the way you trying to live, B. You trying
Yeah,
to take
I'm
it
just
back.
Mike Lowry, man.
I see how you doing it. But that's you know what?
It's fun.
More
for the
power
moment.
to you.
Well, it's just fun for the moment.
For anyone out there that's living a bi-curious life,
Right.
man.
It's overrated too. I'm gonna let
Just
you know that.
make sure you guys do it in a safe way.
Yeah, but it's overrated. I'm gonna tell you.
Yeah, as BHill is saying, it's overrated. But I would still like to be a fly on that wall.
Right. You didn't talk about it. Hey,
All right,
overrated.
let's move on. All right, so as we all know, Christmas is next week. So this is the last show before Christmas. This is essentially the Christmas podcast of the JMatt Show. Now, one thing that come to mind, honestly, around this time is the fact that, for one, is a big tradition for a lot of people. I'm honestly, I'm a very big fan of Christmas. I just like the vibe. It feels
Yeah.
good. I like the lights. I like the
Respect.
songs, the singing.
Yes.
Plus, it's very nostalgic for me. It brings back a lot of childhood memories and shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's one of my mom's like favorite things to do is entertain at Christmas and all stuff like that. And I got a text message from my cousin like a couple nights ago, and he was just talking about how this time of year is just terrible for him. Like it just sucks because like his dad died, something else happened, and it was like all happened around like the celebratory times of the month, like Christmas and like New Year's is right around the corner. So it's like you got all this happiness, and you're trying to get in the spirit. Like the spirit around you is all good, and then but you're like kind of dealing with some sad shit in the midst of it. And it just got me to thinking like it's a lot of people that don't get excited for the holidays, and you really don't know that they're not excited for the holidays because you caught up in your holiday spirit and you just assume everybody's having a Merry Christmas. You know how it is. You like it's almost like a habit to be like when you see somebody in the morning, you be like, "Good morning," but it might not be a good fucking morning.
Right.
It's just habit to say it. So you like Merry Christmas and you look smiling. But some people is like, man, this time of year is fucking torture for a nigga.
Right.
So just full disclosure, like I haven't said it, but I lost my parents in September, and the holiday season is something that I can reflect on now a little bit differently, and now I can have those like sensitive shades on for people who grieve during the holidays, or maybe that jovial feeling isn't there for him no more. But it's like I had to ask, and then also again Wayne, he's dealing with that, like losing loved ones around the holiday. Has that ever happened to you? Like, have you ever been in a situation where something tragic has happened around a very festive time? It might not necessarily be Christmas or Thanksgiving, but when you're supposed to be happy, it's like, damn, some fucked up shit didn't happen.
Not myself personally.
And it's wild because you never really expect it, but you gotta like expect the unexpected. But you can't prepare for it. So it's like you really don't know what that shit is like until it happened. So it's like grieving during the holidays is something I'm learning how to do while also having respect for people that's been going through that shit. You know what I'm saying? It's like you get a different sense of what other people are experiencing, and it'd
Yeah.
be like a shock to you.
Yeah.
It's
They say
like,
you never know what people going through till you go through it yourself.
right. Because you really don't even, a lot of times you don't think about it. A lot of times during like Thanksgiving, you might think about homeless people
Right.
who ain't got nothing to eat.
But
or
why just on Thanksgiving when it's cold as fuck right now?
cold
And
as
there's
hell
homeless
right now.
people out there. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? So it's like people pick and choose what they go feel good about and feel bad about only through their personal experiences, which is like, it's whatever. You can't expect somebody to have a concern or have a care about something that's irrelevant to them. You know what I mean? It's like, but it's right now a dog died somewhere, but I don't care because I'm a dog owner. I'll be able to just be crying about some other dog who died. You know what
True.
I'm saying? So it's like my dog didn't die, so fuck it.
True.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like
it's
you gotta,
human
like
nature.
people pick and choose their battles, and that's pretty much just how life is. So it's like, man, fortunately, I haven't been through any major losses near the holiday. I took major losses without the holidays, I think about, but not the holidays. I'm a bah humbug type of joker already. I think I've lost a spirit because, like, my brother got kids, all they got kids, and they older now. Like, I don't have any kids. So I don't have anybody to buy gifts for, celebrate with, nothing like that. Cause
You
like,
could buy gifts for your nieces and
I
nephews.
can, but they, like, in a way, it doesn't count because right here, it's like they got so many sides of their family that's being on two families. Well, actually, four sides of their family. They got four sides of family. And they all just, like, always a shower. And it's like, if I bought them
You got to answer that?
I don't. Sons of bitches, leave me alone. So, but it's like, if
Might
I
be a
gave them
threesome.
something of, like, went to the store and bought them something, they'd be like, oh, thanks, put it somewhere in the pile of shit I already got. And if I be there for you at times of need, of real need, like times you need a rush ride to get to your game or a couple of dollars a here, Pops wasn't around to give you money for my field trip ticket or something like that, or the girls need some money wired to their account because they need a book or something in college. Like, I think that'll let more on it than if I bought them help them get a cell phone case or something like that. You know,
So
like,
did-
I don't do petty shopping, and it's like, but I do value.
So
value.
so you said it's not like as important to you anymore. So when did
Yeah.
it stop being as important to you?
When definitely as I split with the wife, because she was about these holidays like that. Me, I guess I always been a by humbug type of cat because it's like it just didn't really make no real sense to me. It was nice and cool. It was I got some gifts like that, boom boom, but we didn't have much, so we wasn't getting much. But it was like cool to have something, you know.
That
So
is
it's
true
like, it
because
wasn't really-
women usually embrace those holidays and
Yeah.
make it what it is. Like if you got a house and it's just you, are you prone to put up a Christmas
I'm not
tree?
gonna
But
put
if
up a
it's a
Christmas
woman
tree.
there,
right?
it's like innately women are. It's like in them to be festive a little bit. It's
Right.
like, all right, let's get this spirit, let's get the cheer up.
They do the stuff. They do the
Yeah.
details. They the emotional creature. They want that feel and want to be. Oh,
Yeah, they
let's
get the
do-
holiday
let's
scented
do-
candles that make it
right. I'm saying
feel
she got a pine candle burning right now.
Yeah.
But the other one is like cherry pie or some shit.
right.
combined.
The
So it's
pumpkin
like,
spice.
me, I'd have been sitting there looking at the dog smelling the burner in the air. You know what I'm saying? Like
That true
that's
shit.
the tree that I
True
got.
shit.
But it's like it don't really make me move because like. I ain't got nobody really to enjoy this day with and right here. Just alone, something for me. Like, you know, I don't,
Man, you know what? Shout out to all the women out there that bring that good spirit into the home
Good
during the
spirit.
holidays, man.
Yeah.
That is very, very,
Bring that
very
old thing back.
like I don't know if that's mentioned enough, man. A lot of times, what the vibe of a house should be is based upon what the woman is invested in.
Mhm.
Like if you invested in like making a house a home, man, a man is a man will appreciate that shit.
Big time.
Especially if a man know the difference between, just a living situation and a home.
right.
Like sometimes I guess you
Was
got to
you
grow up
shacking up
in a
or you
home
living
to
in
appreciate.
there?
Do you got to grow up in a home to appreciate what a home is?
Yeah. It's like the person that's in. If you had a car and your homeboy never had a car, he always ashing somewhere, spilling a drink. You don't really give a damn because it ain't his car. Let him get a car.
Right.
Like, you spill something of this shit. And watch
Right.
me, I die. He flipping that. But he forget the person he was to you and your shit. It takes that half to appreciate. That's how I think.
Yeah. You don't miss a good thing until it's gone.
Absolutely.
And once you and done fucked up and had the 17th bitch leave drawers in your damn bathroom, nigga, you understand what it's like when you don't smell that cinnamon spice candle during Christmas time.
Right.
You be like, damn, man. Sharonda,
Right.
that bitch was good, man. I don't
You
know
get
why.
to reminiscing as you staring at this.
She
other
used to
mother-
make Dutch apple pie.
looking at this other motherfucker. That
Right,
just
and this
sitting
bitch
there
don't
just
do
breathing.
nothing.
Just
This
sitting there
bitch
breathing.
ask for money all the time.
She
This
didn't
bitch.
even put her plate away yet in the kitchen.
And leave period blood stains on the toilet
Right.
seat.
And she's still flushing that shit down the toilet. I said you cannot put it down the toilet. You gotta wrap it up and put it in the trash
Right.
can, bitch.
It's not biodegradable,
Right, you
bitch.
clogging up my sewers. This ain't no apartment building. Yeah, you got them type, man.
But you know what? Just to get back to people that are mourning during the holidays, just know that JMatt feel you.
Right.
JMatt didn't suffer a tragedy, man, of monumental proportions. One that I can't really begin to speak on. But one of these days, I'm going to speak on it. I just don't want it to be this day because this is a Christmas episode.
We're going to keep it jolly.
Yeah, I don't want it to be down like that. But I was listening to one of my favorite comedians' podcasts, and he said something that really struck a chord with me. And it was almost like this nigga's been in my mind for the past 6 months. He said, Corey Holcomb, by the way,
Oh, man.
said that, matter of fact, let me quote this nigga, man. I wrote this shit down because I said, this nigga is talking my language. He said that if you are outspoken, you are the bad guy. And he was saying this in context of talking about family interactions. And he actually had a really, really, really good topic on his podcast. And I don't want to steal the topic, but damn it, it was the most realest conversation that I would like to have with people. And it was talking about how mothers spread their love out amongst their children. And man, I swear, you know what? Fuck it, we gonna talk about it.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't jacking the nigga topic, but it's some real shit. This nigga was speaking on the reality that love amongst children is not equal.
No, it can't be.
And he was saying that him and some other panelists was saying that you don't understand what that is like until you become a parent.
Right.
Or if you have two parents or siblings and you witness the love being distributed unequally. So he was basically saying that you will find a situation in most households and most parenting situations with multiple kids where it seems as though, and I'm not saying this is the truth, but it may seem as though the child that has the most struggles and seems to be fucking up the most in life receives the most attention and quote unquote love from the mother. And they was having this conversation, debate as to why that is, whether it's true or not, and what the reasons for it is on both sides. And I just thought that shit was so interesting because me being a middle child, niggas be like, you got that middle child syndrome. And there's some validity to that shit. There's actually something to that. Now, it's funny, though, because a lot of people will assume what a middle child thinks and feels, but they don't really ask the middle child what they think and feel. I feel like that's hilarious to me because I actually experienced that. People will assume how I feel about being a middle child, but nobody really asks me how I feel about being a middle child.
But what would you think is different, what they say compared to how you feel?
Oh, a lot. A lot because of the assumptions that they would put on you as to why they think you might feel a certain way about your position.
Right.
Now, it might be stereotypical to be like, oh, as a middle child, they generally feel like they get less this, less that, la 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 la. But a lot of that shit ain't really true for me. And especially in my situation growing up with my siblings. Like I had an older brother and a younger brother and Toya, who was my adopted sister. We're pretty much the same age. So really I didn't experience any less of this or less of that. It was just for me, it is what it is. But going back to what Corey Holcomb said, the other part that I want to get back to was the fact that he said, if you are the outspoken one, you are the problem child. Now, that's how it always felt for me, because here I am, the only nigga with a podcast talking shit, swallowing spit on a regular basis. I'm the outspoken one, which goes a lot of times it goes completely against what the rest of the clan would deem to be acceptable or okay or cool, or what they would be inclined to do if they had their own chance to do it.
Right.
Most of them would be like, nah, I'm good. But here I am, Mr. Middle Child, outspoken as fuck, creating so many different waves throughout the family because I'm different.
Right.
And I think it has to do with that middle child shit.
Yeah,
and it has to do with that distribution of attention, I think. Because if you notice, and I'm actually just thinking out loud right now, working through this out loud, therapy session. If you subconsciously feel like, okay, there's a lot of tension going here, this is the firstborn. All right, boom. A lot of tension going here, this the last motherfucker they gonna have. You're like, okay, I'm here, and I'm kind of like all right, I try. It's like you're the experimental one. Let's try some different things with this guy or girl and see what happens. So a lot of times growing up, or at least I'm going to just speak for me, I felt like I needed to express myself more. Maybe it was because maybe I'm not getting this or that. I can't really put my finger up because I never really felt that way. But when Corey Holcomb said the outspoken one is considered the bad one, it's kind of how I felt. Like I've always been the one to ask questions. Have you ever had any questions that you wanted to ask, either as a child or an adult, to anyone that you would consider your senior, that you were scared to ask, and just like, you know what, this is going to create too many waves. I don't want to ruffle no feathers. I'm gonna lay off.
I wouldn't say scared to ask. It's like knowing better than to ask.
When you say knowing better, is that like out of respect or some other shit?
It's out of respect, but at the same time, it's out of just knowing who you are. It's like, do you feel like dealing with the response from it? They ain't gonna receive this right and whatever. I don't want to go on into this bullshit here. Fuck it. I'm just gonna assume and let that be the reason, which a lot of people do it. You should probably ask that question, and it probably don't go that way you thought it was. But that assumption factor, makes the ass out of you, and man.
I'm scared of assumptions. The part of the reason I talk so much and try to use my words so wisely is because I don't want you to walk away from a conversation with me trying to interpret what I said or guess what I said. I want you to hear it from the horse's mouth so that you don't get no confusion. Right. And if you do have any confusion, you can ask me to my face what I meant. So let me clarify it for you. So it's funny to me, though, because I ask so many questions and I'm very direct. It's funny when I hear people making assumptions about what they think Justin feels. Right. When you know good and goddamn well you can ask me, because I'm the nigga that's going to tell you.
Trust me, my family assumes shit. They'd rather assume than talk to you.
Man, it's the worst.
Right, I'm trying to tell you. Like, me being the youngest, I feel the complete opposite. Like, I feel like they gave up by the time they got to my motherfucking ass.
Not gave up.
I ain't lying, man.
Well, how many was before you?
And technically 3, because it's Squirt, Angel, and Rynell. Then it's me, because my dad separate one off the side from that one. But so I think they was like, look, just don't do what they did. Look at them and do whatever. Like, I wasn't at the house much growing up. I'll be at my auntie's house on 114, ride my bike down there. They call me the night roamer because I will never be at home. Because I ain't about to go there, y'all. Y'all barely even see me. When I say something, tell me, shut the fuck up. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, shit.
Ain't nobody listening.
Ain't nobody ask you shit, Brandon.
I got to talk faster than a motherfucking Chinese man.
Oh, so that's why you talk fast?
Right. That's how you got a battle in this household to be
Get your
heard.
shit
You know
in.
what I'm saying? But they were like, man, just shut up. Get your little ass out of here. My brother's the first person who bust my head. My sister's the first person who broke my nose. So it's like I got all my initial life lessons at the house. So I went to this. I just kept hanging out. I didn't even like to be in there. Like, no one even noticed. You had to. My auntie would probably be like, "Hey, I'm gonna take you home now." And he'd be like, "Brandon was down there the whole time." You know what I'm saying? Like, I thought he was upstairs.
When you get here?
When did you leave? Like, oh, okay, bro. So that's how I became to like dealing with. I clicked with my friends a lot. You know, that family structure that you all had, like how connected y'all were with y'all siblings and stuff like that. You, Law, from all our friends, y'all all got sibling connections. You don't see me hanging with my brothers, ever. You know what I'm saying? You don't see us kicking it out, hugging each other, and stuff like that. You see us in a spot, it's going to be real spontaneous, real quick, and we out of there. You know what I'm saying? Never coming nowhere together because I didn't have that type of unity. So I said, with me, I felt like the complete outsider in the family.
Yeah.
When I was charismatic, I was outspoken, I was a laughter, I didn't give a damn. I just wanted to have fun and do. Since I felt like Orphan Annie, instead of kisses, I got kicked in that motherfucker. So I left and found that my charismatic ways welled off good with other people. They love me to come around, I get free snacks, I'm eating good, ain't nobody saying shut the fuck up, you know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody punching me, ain't none of that shit happening. I'm just over here having my way with life. Like,
It's funny, man, how you can, where you get your nurture from, man.
You know, it ain't always at home.
It's right. You get, and that, I guess that's part of the phenomenon with gangs, is you feel in the void. I guess when anytime you join a group or you find a connection with other people is because you're getting something you ain't getting somewhere else. Like when women say they cheat or when men say they cheat on their significant other, something's missing. And you're trying to get it somewhere else, and it does suck
because
though.
You're not so vocal in your relationship to speak to her. Like you think that she may not be down for the little freak something you might want to do.
And then we are back to assumptions.
You know, right? You should just maybe she is down. Maybe she ain't saying that to you because you don't seem like the type that likes some freak shit too. You know
What makes it so hard to? What is it, man? I'm really gonna get to the bottom of this shit about asking questions. Is it that you really are not prepared for the answer, or you really don't want the answer?
You can't handle the truth.
Is that it?
That's what it is. People cannot handle truth.
It's not like I'm asking you to put your hand on the Bible and swear to me before you answer the question.
Yeah, you might as well. For the truth. You know what I'm saying? Other than that, they go lie.
I mean, lie to me then. Say something.
Hey, dress it up and make it real for me.
I don't know.
Saying? I prefer you to be like this here. Just to make shit obvious with me.
What you mean?
If you want something from me, I am not one of the people I'm not thoughtful. I get that any woman in my life, I am not thoughtful.
You mean you're not gonna get roses and balloons? Or?
Man, I would like to think. I think about it all in my head. You know what I'm saying? But
think about another nigga doing it.
I barely might not. I barely would do it. I mean, that shit don't make me move. When you tell me you want it, I'ma go get your roses, flowers, candies. You say you want something, you got to tell me. I'm not a shopper. I don't like shopping. I hate being around a crowd of people like that. And then I'm indecisive as shit. You know what I mean? It's like I'll go for myself, have 10 things in my hand, get to the register, put 10 of them back, and fuck around like buy like a gift card.
Are you frugal?
I am fucking go.
You frugal.
Fucking go.
Frugal.
You know what I'm talking about? Like, because I like the whole motto was when I was making money is every time I make $1, it's like if it took me longer to make it, I can't spend it faster than I made the shit. This don't make sense. I'm not gonna buy anything, or especially an item of clothing for $400 or $500 for it to sit somewhere. That's not a great investment. It's not returning my money sitting in the closet after I purchased it.
But that's another thing that is in the eye of the beholder, man. Is what people think is a wise investment or not. Actually, or wise purchase, because I don't even think most of us think on the lines of investments anyway.
Right,
yeah.
A smart purchase.
Yeah,
Let's call it just a smart purchase to keep it on the layman's term. So a smart purchase to me is not spending a bunch of goddamn money for something I'm not going to be using a lot. You know, and it's just period. It's like, I'm not going to buy a part of red bottom shoes. You can't wear them every day because they won't. Like, oh, that's his only pair. That's an expensive product. You should have money like that to spend money like that. So if you can blow $1,500 on a pair of shoes to wear it once a year maybe, and when they're out of season, give them away or something, let that be your reason. But it doesn't make sense to me. If I buy a pair of Jordans for $250, I'm walking already $250 out of them. You know what I'm talking about? I'm gonna be stepping in these something bitches.
Now, you guys can't see this, but I'm wondering if
God.
they are strategically placed these
Yes.
two young
Yes.
black women
No, that's a
behind
mother and
Trump
a
at
daughter
at
or
his
something.
rally. Yeah, because she's older, she's younger, and
This is strategic.
yeah, okay. I just wanted to make it. She got a keep Trump impeach Congress shirt on. Wow. Okay, young black Americans. This is
Wow, no.
all right.
No. She's a clone.
All right. She actually looked like my little cousin Jessica, but
She's a clone.
yeah. All right. Well, back to the topic, man.
Looking
Again,
for love in all the wrong places.
yeah, but let's just keep it merry. Actually, no, we don't have a one. We got one last thing, and I'm not sure if you're familiar about it. I'm not familiar with it either, but did you hear about the young lady who staged her kidnapping in front of her mom? I think she was from New Jersey, and it was a big to-do about everything. Amber Alerts went out. People posted on social media. It was caught on camera. She was with her mom on the sidewalk. I don't know what they was doing, walking or what. Dudes jumped out the car, pushed her mom to the ground, snatched her up in the car, and drove off. Lots of media attention came towards this, in the papers, all around the country. Everybody looking for this young lady, and I think it was like hours later. And I don't even think it was a full day, maybe like 13 hours or something. She showed up in the same exact spot they took her from, and she turned herself into police and told them that she set it all up because she wanted to run away from home.
Then why did she change her mind and come back?
I don't know. There's a couple other theories I could throw out there because they're still looking for the dudes that helped set it up. But I don't know. I don't want to jump to conclusions, and that's why I really didn't want to look too much into it and get this young girl's name because I didn't want to say her name because who knows what that's about.
Whites or blacks?
Black girl. A black girl.
Stage her own
16 years
kidnapping
old
just to
because
come
she
back.
said she wanted to run away.
Just
Now,
to come back.
that's what the part that got me I don't know about that. Like,
What type of charges can you press there? What would you
no
charge them
charge.
for?
There are no charges.
What about why they looking for the people who attempted to do it? What helped her do it?
That's the thing. I'm gonna wait until they talk to them young guys because sounds a little fishy.
She needs some attention.
Yeah, like who raised you? To steal a line from T.K. Kirkland. Who raised you?
Right.
You want to run away, but instead of just running away and disappearing into the night like normal teenagers do, you staged a kidnapping in front of your mama?
I wanted to try to hit a ransom or something.
You clearly don't love your mama because you could have gave your mama a heart attack. You could have gave whoever are family members, you could have like caused serious injury to them on some mental shit. Can you imagine? Wait a second. First off, I can't imagine my wife mentally if she saw 3 men push her to the ground and snatch my daughter up and drive off with her in the car.
Right.
I can't imagine what that life would be like with her for the next 13 hours. Nigga, are you serious?
Yo, till return.
And then you gonna show up and say you set it up. You might
Somebody
have to
come get this kid.
Yes, you need a new place to live.
I can't do that.
I'm putting this bitch up for adoption.
But you got to think, why would she want to do that? Was it for ransom, some money to do to get some cash?
At this point in time, B, I'm really scared to say it, but social media and attention plays such a big part in these young kids' lives, man. It could have been just for a lot of attention. But at that point, it's like you misguided. Like, who raised you again?
Mm-hmm.
Somebody ain't talking to you. Somebody ain't giving you no love. What the fuck is going on? To do that in front of your mom, you must hate your mom.
Right, to get her pushed up. Now, what she hit her head on something?
But why would you come back, though?
It's just, but why in the first place?
The coming back part got me a little.
The
That's the part that
excuse
got
is
me a
shaky.
little.
I ain't
don't
feeling
know.
the explanation.
Yeah, something's off.
She
Because-
lying on top of lying on lying.
You just don't
Because
come back like that.
You don't come back like that. Something happens. It's bigger than that. I mean, you can't be that bored as a youth with so much to do out here
As
like
a
that
youth.
at the state, something like that.
In front of your mama.
And you know it is in broad daylight.
No, it was
probably?
at nighttime.
Was it?
But in front of your mama.
Yeah. You want to pay her back on something? What your mama say? Girl, I wish I never had your ass.
What she say? I'm taking 3 things off your Christmas list.
Right. What did she say to you that get you mad?
You 16.
To do that though.
But she ain't get you a bus pass.
Didn't let you go see your boyfriend.
You couldn't go to the mall that day. You had
Took
a
the
curfew.
iPhone.
You didn't like the curfew she gave you.
Took the iPhone.
She took your iPhone and said you can't get it back till Saturday.
Didn't let Tyrone in the house. Tyrone can't come over no more.
Funky little.
That's some fucked up shit.
That is terrible.
Now, as a
man.
parent, if you feel like that something happened to you, if she did come home and she has a reason, what's your reaction?
Man, that's a good question, man. I would probably give her the silent treatment for like 30 days.
30 days.
30 days, I ain't speaking to you. I ain't looking at you.
24/7 lockdown.
Don't look at me. Don't ask me for nothing. You just live here out of the kindness of my heart. You don't say shit to me until I feel like looking at you.
Right.
And yeah, that's that. You lucky you got a place to stay right now.
yeah.
You lucky I don't send you back with them niggas you had.
Lucky I'll hire
kidnapped
some
you.
real people to kidnap you. and
Funky
see how
little
fast you
ass
get home from there.
Shit.
I'll hire the next people if you really want to go.
Kids is crazy out here, man.
They got too much power.
Just spoiled. God damn it.
Spoiled.
Well, that's that, man. I ain't gonna hold you too much longer, man, because I have no more good news to get to. I don't want to leave it off on no more bad notes, but we're gonna leave it right there with the kidnapping and return of the 16-year-old asshole.
Right, the lost and found.
Yeah, on this Christmas holiday season. I'm glad you got a nice warm bed to sleep in, and your mama didn't throw you out where you should probably be.
Mm-hmm. With your grown ass.
Yeah, with your bad ass.
Right.
Shit.
You want to be grown ass. Everybody grown to the money got to get paid.
Right, to the money gone. You grown to the money gone.
Right.
God damn it.
Sons of bitches.
All right, well, shit, we out. It's the JMatt Show. I see y'all in 2 more weeks. God damn
Happy
it.
holidays, everybody.
1.